Lottie Dottie, we like to potty. We don't cause trouble. We don't butter nobody. We don't. Nailed it, man. Well, hello world. Welcome to Raccoon Point Studios. I'm Sean Bombs, and today we are listening to the Orange Crush Mini going into a Universal Audio aux box. Now, how this happened was completely by mistake. I was just cleaning up my pedal shelf and moving some stuff around. And I was like, you know what? I have these mini amps on the top, and I haven't played them in a long time. Let me pick one. And I picked the orange. And I brought it in here, and I was like, oh, this thing has an 8-ohm speaker out. Now, I got this way before I got the aux box, so never really tried hooking up the speaker output and never even thought about it because I just was, using it for fun. And yeah, I was like, man, I want to see what that sounds like because it's switchable ohms in the back of the aux box, so it should be able to do this thing. And I hooked it up and I really liked how it sounded, so I recorded a little jam. That was the intro. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go through some sounds with this thing with just the amp, and then I'm going to use the Klon and the Echoplex Epoch Deluxe. You know what I'm saying. And yeah, this thing's really cool because it has a tuner built into it. And it has a headphone output. It has an auxiliary input. And I'll have to mess around with that stuff someday. It's a full-fledged amplifier. But anyway, no, it sounds really good. I mean, this is obviously solid state. We're going to play through it. I have this little setting, and then I'll mess with the dials and whatnot. Oh, also, it's a 3-watt head, and it draws 500 milliamps. So I am powering it with a Clocks DO, whatever the hell these names are, 7, and that's that. So that is the discussion here. So let's mess around. So not bad, but it really shines when you crank that gain. And then you have your tone. Let's see this. It's hard for me to do this backwards, but that's the brightest. And then let's, oh, that's the key. And then we'll go all the other way. So you can get a variety of tones, I think. Not the biggest variety, but you still get a variety. And then the other cool thing is it takes pedals. It takes pedals well. So let's bring this back to 9 because I feel like that's a very good, good starting point for just like an overdrive sound. It's almost like in rat territory, you know? So we're going to put this clon on now, and this is going to give it even more saturation. I'm just playing different things just so you can hear like how it chugs, fast, slow, you know what I'm saying. So don't flame me in the comments for my crappy playing today because I'm just trying to get the guitar sound out.
Don't be a jerk.
So let's put this back a little bit. Let's gain this back. Actually, let's take that there. Let's see what that sounds like with the clon in front of it. So this is just... nice little classic rock kind of sound. Then we'll put this clon on in front. could be cool because you could have like, you know, a breakup, almost clean, not clean, but you know what I'm saying. It's breaking up, but it's not, you know, Metallica distortion or something. And then you put that on, it just gives it a little bit more for, you know, if you're trying to get more saturation in one part, but you don't want full on chugga chugga, you know? And then put on this thing. Let me put this echo volume up. Get the neo stoner psychedelica thing happening. And yeah, let's see what happens without that. And we'll just throw this distortion up. Not all the way yet because the echo's in there, but we'll see. Show's over. Damn, I haven't broken a string in a long time. I have not broken. I broke it for you guys. That's what happens when you really get into it. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? I think this thing could be awesome in your studio if you're just looking for another tone, or that could be a nice little light rig if you're not into amp on a board type of thing. But you could put this little thing on your board and then just have the aux box somewhere behind you or something if you wanted to. Or you could just put this on top of the aux box, run your cable there, and look like a giant next to your little orange amp. Might be silly, might not be, but you know, whatever. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Or if you're into any of this kind of stuff where we experiment here with guitar pedals and different, you know, synthesizers, putting through, you know, we throw things in laundry baskets and just tumble them down the steps and see if they still work, you know, stuff like that. If you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.